Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Previously completed resume preparation in the interview series part 1 video. If you did not watch it, please watch it first. In this video, we are going to discuss about the self-introduction and frequently asked Pega rules. Before wasting your time, let's get into the video. Here the self-introduction I prepared. Good morning, sir or ma'am. It's my pleasure to introduce myself. My name is Pawan. I'm 24 years old. I'm living in Vizag and I completed my BTech in this year and I worked in so and so company and I have got experience teaching for 1 year. My strengths are I'm hardworking, quick learner and multitasker too. My hobbies are playing cricket, basketball and listening to music. My short-term goal is to get a job in a reputed company, and my long-term goal is achieve a higher positions like you. That's all about me. Thank you. So you can definitely cover 3 to 2 minutes by using the self-intro. Don't worry guys, I will provide the self-intro in the description below. And the second one is Pega rules. These the all definitions of the Pega rules. There are the so many definitions I cannot explain. So I will give you these in the description below also. And the last one is most frequently asked rules in the Pega. And there are the most frequently asked rules are data model component properties, decisioning rule, declare expression, declare on change when condition, SLA, service level agreement rule, routing, report definition, and the last one, validation. So these are the most frequently asked interview preparation rules. Here I will provide one practical example of every rule. Let's start with data model and properties. Data modeling is the process of creating a logical representation of your data stored in your database. By modeling data, you bring information into your application in a format that makes sense of your business. What is the sense of the business? For example, if you are creating any case type, here I am taking a case type called to store the customer details by using data page. Let's open the Pega Dev Studio. Here I creating the add details case type, add details. So my scenario is the customer has to add the details in the database. For example, backend officer also can add by using Excel sheet details. Here I'm creating the case type that is add details. And here the first stage is collect details. And the step is enter details. Click on save. And what is the basic business process of this case type? Backend officer or the customer can run this case by add the customer details into the local database. Here I want to create a local database that is data type. Here I'm creating a data type that is customer details. Submit. And here you have to identify what is the logical representation of the property. It means what are the basic fields of the customer, customer ID, first name, last name, phone number, email, and address, etc. Okay. Here I'm adding add field, customer ID, first name, last name, phone, and the type should be phone. Another field is email ID. The type is mail. click on submit. Here I added the fields based on the our logic. For example, the business logic is to save the customer details. So I have to create a database called customer details and add the with respect to fields by clicking on save and configure the record. Configure source. Here I giving customer ID as the key because customer ID is the unique key in every organization. So after creating the records, Pega generates out of the box 3 pages. Let me refresh this. And here the 3 pages. In this scenario, I want the savable data page because the business transaction is to save the customer details by using the case type into the Pega database. Okay. And go to this add details and configure view. Here I have to give the sense of the business. For example, add field. You have to add in the details. So you have to give the property name like add details and the type should be embedded. And here the data object that is customer details submit. And here I'm creating a default view only. If you want to create new you can and click on submit and save and run. So these data model and the fields are make the sense. Let's read the data model and the properties definition again. Data modeling is the process of creating logical representation of a data stored in your database. Okay. By modeling data, you bring information into your application. Here you're taking the information into our case type in a format that makes sense of your business transaction. So the customer details, the customer ID and the name, first name, last name, email that make the sense of the case type. So that's why it's telling. Example data objects, categories of data that have fields, field mapping and connections to database and the fields properties that stores the format in your application. If you like these practical examples with respect to the rule, comment your option below. That's all for this video guys. If you like this series, please share to your Pega mates and if you have any doubts, please comment below and please subscribe to my channel. If you are subscribed, thank you so much. Bye bye.